the Red Sox keep on rolling. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Max Sports Entertainment. My name is Deepak Shankar, and here we're, going to recap some of the, bigger sports stories of the past week or so, just in terms of, MLB, with the trade deadline games going on, the WNBA, etc. And so, first we'll start off letting it process for a little bit with the Red Sox Dodgers, which was actually last Sunday, where the Red Sox swept the Dodgers and capped it off with an 8-4 victory on Sunday Night Baseball against the Dodgers. They sweep the Dodgers in LA, and the Red Sox, I mean, they've been just unbelievably hot. Having won, I think in the last 30, like, they had a streak where they just didn't lose for a long time in July, where they, in a 30-game stretch, they went 27-3. Just historically good. Bats were amazing. Starting pitching, Peyton Toll and the rest, and then obviously the hitting, Sedane, Rafaela, especially in this series, hitting home runs in all three games. They're just on a roll right now, and it's crazy to think, given how they started the season and how bleak it was looking, and then all of a sudden, right before the All-Star break, and then afterwards throughout July, and then carrying over into August, they've just been unstoppable, and it's continued against the White Sox too, where I think they finally lost a game after having won 9 in a row, but they had a crazy comeback where they won 12-11, and in this game, I mean, they pretty much just dominated from start to finish. Dodgers didn't have a chance, and the Dodgers, I mean, they're struggling right now. Obviously, a lot of injuries with Shohei, who's still playing, but kind of banged up a little bit, and then Mookie Betts not in his best form right now, and then they got a lot of older players, so it's and obviously they got Yamamoto Snell and Glass now that are injured and looking to come back for the playoffs, they hope. And so it's not looking great for the Dodgers right now. They're on a losing streak. They finally got a win against the Diamondbacks in extra innings last night to snap like a 6 or 7 game losing streak, and so we'll see how that plays out with them. Obviously, you don't really doubt the Dodgers, and they're definitely going to be still the favorites going into the postseason. And it would be a shock if anyone beat them. I think they have like a 40% chance on a lot of different betting sites, Kalshi and FanDuel, DraftKings, and others to win the World Series. So, but definitely going through some tough times right now. We'll see if they bounce back. It was a great series. Obviously, 2 blue blood historic franchises in Major League Baseball, and if you like more of this content, be sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, share, comment, all that good stuff for Max Sports Entertainment, for your boy. Appreciate that in advance. And so the Red Sox, they went 8-4, and the Red Sox, they made some moves at the trade deadline, trading for catcher Adley Rutschman, who's been a 3-time All-Star. The Dodgers, obviously, having traded for Taylor Skubal, making a couple other moves along the margins. And then, same with the Red Sox, really addressing many different areas. I think the Red Sox and Cubs probably the biggest winners of the trade deadline overall, and we'll get to that in a later video and things like that. And so, for the Red Sox, I mean, their bats have been on fire. Rafaela and Abreu, Contreras, Yoshida, Duran, who had been struggling especially throughout the whole year, he's been on fire. And then obviously they're starting pitching, Peyton Toll has just, I mean, I was seeing somewhere where he's the third rookie or only the second rookie in Red Sox history to have, I think, 120 plus strikeouts in their rookie year, the first since Roger Clemens in 1984. And obviously, if you're in that type of company, that's obviously a great thing. And so we'll see if he can continue with that. Their bullpen looks good. I mean, the Red Sox, they're just firing on all cylinders. I mean, this is one of the craziest turnarounds we've ever seen in MLB and even sports history overall. And so, Bennett gets the win, Sheehan gets the loss. And the Dodgers, I mean, they are on a losing streak right now, but they did lose 7 in a row last year in 2025, and as of now, they would, if the season ended today, they would be a wild card. But last year they entered the playoffs as a wild card, and they didn't have home field in any series, and were still able to win the World Series. And so you still can't doubt them. Like I said, a lot of time to be played in the season. They still are one of the best teams in baseball, one of the best records in the National League and the league overall. And so, we'll see how that plays out going forward. And so, yeah, that's all I had. And yeah, appreciate you guys for listening. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications, share all that good stuff. And yeah, appreciate you guys for listening.